Let's get back to the baby Jesus story. Was there anything else you want to touch on there?
No, it's just I just think it's so charming that like, and then like these guys came, and what were the things that they gave? It was like myrrh,
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
gold, which we know,
Yeah.
chemical symbol AU.
Yeah.
Gold, frankincense. What is frankincense?
I mean, it's got incense in the name. Is it just Frank's incense?
Frankincense is
It's a nice stink,
it's
right?
in petrol.
Really?
I think it's in petrol. Petrol. That's how you pronounce it. Petrol.
If you're
Petrol. It's in petrol.
If you're in Matilda.
Yeah.
I want some petrol.
I think foods
definitely.
that they eat in the Bible sound so tasty to me.
To me, it's like Redwall. You ever read Redwall?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? What's the author's name? Brian something?
Brian Jacques or Jax.
Dude, those books. Okay, that was awesome.
Their food descriptions rule. They're like always like hot root stew. I'm like, I don't even know what that is, but I would.
I
smash
wanted
that.
parsnips so bad as a kid because of those books.
They're making like meat pies and stuff. They make British food sound good. That's what's crazy.
British food actually kind of is good.
Oh, yeah?
TBH. People shit on them.
Let's
Like,
break that stereotype.
I love British food.
What's your favorite British food?
Oh my god, what isn't my favorite British food? Okay, my actual favorite British food is probably like a proper English breakfast.
Yeah.
A proper fry up.
Including beans and toast. Is that part of that?
It's not. You can make it part of it, but it's
Okay.
not like the beans aren't on the toast.
Right.
There's black pudding, which people don't love, but it's like ham and bacon, and then like grilled tomatoes and grilled mushrooms, and then beans and sunny side up eggs and toast and black pudding, and I'm forgetting something else.
That is sick. I couldn't get behind the morning tomato. That was the one part of it that I was like, I don't want to eat
it. I don't like tomatoes actually, but I do now. But I have historically not liked them, but they're good because they're grilled.
Oh,
It's different.
little hot mater.
And then exactly, and I love a sausage roll from Greg's.
Oh, a sausage roll.
I love a sausage roll from Greg's. They sold 1 billion of them last year.
Big numbers.
They sold 1 billion sausage rolls in the UK or throughout all their Greg's.
Just try to picture that. Like if someone made that in Minecraft, that'd be crazy to behold.
Crazy, but it's so yummy, of course. I like a proper tea in the UK. I love fish and chips.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
They're Indian food, and I mean that's not British food. It's Indian
I mean,
food.
they did steal
They
a
did
lot
steal
of their stuff.
a lot of their spices. That's true. The British Museum is low-key crazy. I like every time I walk into the British Museum, I'm like, this is all stolen.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Black Panther, I think, starts like we see Killmonger, I think, at the British Museum.
Taking shit back.
I think that's how he gets that vibranium initially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an awkward moment when the indigenous people you took stuff from just also come back to where you are and like, hey, is that our stuff? And you're like, what? Oh no.
Oh no, surely. It's like,
Look, we've got to have it for research. You're like, okay, well, you know about us now and we know about you, so can we have our spears?
that's what I'm saying. Like, we know everything now.
We're still here.
We need to go. Like, I'm like, go steal stuff from the ocean where we don't know, which is scary.
Up
You
for
ever terrified of the
grabs.
ocean?
I'm terrified of the ocean. 100%.
Dude, the ocean is scary.
You ever go to the beach and then later that night suddenly be afraid of like, man, I could have freaking drowned out there. You start thinking about how you might have could have drowned.
what
in a day that's
creature
already
could have
happened.
killed you?
Oh yeah, dude.
You ever think a manta ray might accidentally kill you?
No, that's more of a Florida problem, I think, than a.
Well, it's a Steve problem because Irwin.
What if we just cut to black and it says dedicated to Steve Irwin and a little piano?
Dude, honestly, I love him so much.
Yeah.
I love Steve Irwin, but
Kind of the Bob Ross of the outdoors.
I've never heard that comparison, but I think it's exactly right.
Give it a shot. I don't know.
I think that's exactly right. Kind of like how James Dugan is the Bob Ross of improv for me.
Everyone gets
Please
good
tell
vibes.
him. Please tell him I
He'll
said
be
that.
thrilled about that.
He's
That's
my
really
Steve
nice.
Irwin of improv.
He just runs up to
You
a
guys like who? Steve Hahn? I don't remember him.
You run up to just the worst scene and be like, "Oh, that's a beaut."
Exactly. But yeah, I think that's we got there because the food in the Bible
Yeah, and Redwall and stuff.
is really tasty, or it sounds really really tasty. I think
Oh, definitely.
like there's so much
I mean, this is my favorite shit. It's like bread and wine.
dates. I could eat dates. I think it's also funny because dates aren't vegan. Did you know that?
Yeah, they have like bug eggs in them or some shit.
It's a wasp. It's a fig wasp that crawls into the date and dies, and that's how it becomes sweet.
Like that's the only way to make a fig.
I think so.
Man, Big Fig's done a good
No,
job.
not
of hiding
fig. Wait, is
that.
it figs or dates? Figs. I'm thinking you're right. It's figs, not dates. Dates. Oh my god, dates are vegan and they are yummy.
So I'm still sucking. All figs have bugs. Every fig is a bug
I
fig.
think it was all big figs. I was like, yeah, big fig is out to get you.
Big fig is
big fig is gonna out to
Big fig has hidden the bug well.
Yeah.
If that's the only way to make a fig.
Yeah, big fig is hiding stuff from you, and you need to question everything.
I'll probably cut this so Big Fig doesn't send their big fig goons after me.
No, fight, resist. Like, we have to fight.
It's important to talk about this stuff.
Yeah, figs are not vegan because they need wasp
That's
bodies,
fucking crazy.
wasp guts, but they're so yummy.
That seems like someone's like fucked up sexual preferences. Like I'm trying to get in them wasp guts. Like,
Ew,
sorry.
that's a bad kink. I'm not here to kink shame, but that is actually a bad kink.
Yeah, that's like some Slytherin type shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, it's so funny you say that. I'm rereading Harry Potter right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like
What jumps out to you on this go around?
when were they fucking? When were they fucking?
Meaning you knew they were, but when
Like the adults, not the kids. I don't want the kids. I mean, I don't know what happens at boarding school in the UK.
Sure.
I don't want the kids to fuck.
they're not shagging.
They're not shagging. But like when all the adults fucking.
You mean like when did Mr. and Mrs. Weasley get a moment away?
That's what I'm saying. And they have a lot of moments. Clearly, they have like 10 kids.
They've had plenty of moments.
They have like 1,000 kids. Like when were these adults fucking while they're terrified of Voldemort? The thing is, I just don't see any of the characters as sexual. I think that's what it is, and maybe that's a good thing because it is a book about a school. But I think like with the adults, I don't see any of them as being sexual beings.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dumbledore is just.
But Dumbledore's gay.
Yeah, Miss McGonagall.
Miss McGonagall.
When was she? Yeah, was she getting her back blown out at any point?
I don't know. By who? That's what I'm saying. By who?
Yeah.
Who's sleeping with who?
I mean, I think Hagrid's down there gooning in the hut, maybe.
Totally, he's a gooner. Filch is a gooner. Filch goons in crazy places.
Like spends all of his wages on feet and OnlyFans.
Totally.
But that barely makes it not sexual in like a good way. I don't know if an adult with a healthy sex life. Snape, he's got some weird like BDSM shit going on or something.
Dungeon. He's in the dungeon.
Yeah.
He's got a British sex dungeon.
Snape. The only way Snape can get off is like seeing a chipmunk struggle to climb up the walls of like a smooth vase.
Absolutely. You think that's what he needs?
And he's just like exquisite.
Wait,
let me do it real quiet in the mic. Exquisite.
Ew, I don't like that.
Sorry. Let's find a good one. What's a healthy one?
Yeah, like who has a healthy sex life in the books?
I bet Harry's parents, but then they got murdered because they.
Oh, sure. Also, they were 21. Did you know that?
What?
They were 21 when they got killed. Oh. Because in the movies they cast like older actors.
They had a kid so young,
but they were 21. They had them when they were 20.
That is wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're like young.
Do you think they're because they were evangelicals? Maybe.
Maybe.
Imagine
what do Amish believe in?
That could be a whole podcast in itself. I don't know. Not cars. I'll tell you that.
But they have good food.
Oh,
the Amish cook good.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I think people have their thoughts about the Amish, but I'm like, they have good food.
Yeah, their buffets rule, their furniture.
A lot of religious food, actually, honestly, in many ways, is sometimes yummy. Mm-hmm. Like some of the yummiest meals I've had have been at my Korean church.
Oh yeah. This is. I'm getting all your food opinions. I love it. We got the foreign McDonald's, British food. What's your favorite church Korean food that you had?
Oh my god! I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with the church specifically. It's just Korean food.
Yeah.
There is a Korean food called jjajangmyeon, which is like black bean noodle. It's like fermented black bean paste. It's really umami and chewy, and it's like noodle. It's like normal like ramen noodles basically. Cool. It's that, and then you always eat that with sweet and sour pork.
Oh,
it's really yummy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that next week. Actually, I'm gonna
hell
make a note for that. But yeah, I think like the church, I think religion. It's just so fun because again, like religion has done so many crazy things, and there were so many wars because of religion. Yeah. Some people have died because of religion, obviously, and simultaneously, religion has driven so much of the culture that we like study in history now.
Yeah.
Like most of it.
I find refreshing about this is like usually the only way you talk about the Bible is if you're actively trying to convince people to like join your thing because of it.
Yeah.
So that's the only way we ever talked about it was like trying to convince ourselves and each other that it's real and important for us right now. But I just like it as a book, dude. It's fucking crazy. And it's where we got so much of the shit we have in stories, movies, and stuff. Because it also borrowed from stuff before it, like Epic of Gilgamesh stuff is in here.
Hammurabi vibes.
The whole it's just a big hefty part of just our cultural canon.
Yeah.
And it's also so crazy different from stuff we make now. Like the stories are fucking way different too.
I know. It does feel kind of insane to think that like this was a book that was written. So like, it's like I'm trying to think like if there was a book ever like that people would like. What's a book that you think in like 1,000 years people are going to revere in the way that we revere the Bible?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely it's the greatest hit that has no company for centuries around it on either side. We're not busting out the fucking edict of whatever.
No,
so like,
well, you know why, like, why witches were like such a thing, like witch hunting was such a thing.
Why's that?
Was because this guy, this incel, like could not get a woman.
Yeah,
and so he like wrote this book about like it was like a really misogynistic book about like how like you can identify witches, and it was just like a sexist way of like him like like letting out his like incel things.
That's OG incel behavior.
OG, literally. And then he took it to the printing press, and then it actually did well because people like a lot of incels like were buying it.
There was a market,
and so at the time, because like books were so rare, like because of the fact that like you had to make one individually, because books were so rare, most people just said if it's in the book, it's true. So then people took this book and knew it to be true. So most places always had a Bible and this like witch hunting guide. And so then people started hunting for witches because they thought it was true because they saw it in the book.
Oh my God. It's really like, it's like early clickbait. Like if the maiden treats thee thus, she doesn't like nice guys like thee. And you're like, fuck.
Literally. It's that. It's actually.
Do you remember any of the like clues you're supposed to look for? I just think of the Monty Python scene about like if she floats because she's like lighter than a stone or
probably
whatever.
that. Probably if you see her ankle, blah blah. If she says no to you after you try to put your tongue in her mouth, she probably has like an evil spirit in her.
That's the devil in there. I can't think of why else.
It's that. So it's like that's like that exactly.
October. New month means new exclusive on the Patreon. Patreon.com/HolySmokesPod. This month, it's a couple of songs from my Grand Rapids show at the Pyramid Scheme. We sold over 400 tickets, biggest Scoochie show ever. It's the first song from the show, Hat. You get to feel the energy of how that show started. And then it's an unreleased song called Dinosaurs Are Back, which right now you can only hear on my Patreon. Remember, if you join the Patreon, you also get a discount on Scoochie Boochie merch, including hats, bucket hats, stickers, koozies, shirts, shorts. And we're going to have vinyl restocked pretty soon. Thanks for buying all those. Holy crap. And on October 1st, we're going to announce my next tour, December 1st through 16th. I'm doing some Midwest, a couple Canadian stops, and then heading on down the East Coast. Check out my Instagram, Scoochie Boochie, for all the info on that and how to get the pre-sale code so you can get some cheaper tickets. I'll see you on the road. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Scoochie Boochie.
So I think about like books. Sometimes I'm like, is this book going to like last the test of time? I think Harry Potter will.
I think that's a good answer. I can't think of anything else. It's had such a huge, maybe Lord of the Rings, but people aren't tucking into those in the same way.
Not the books. The movies, I think
the movies even more than the books. I think it's one of the only examples I can think of from like the movies far past the books for me. I just like them way more.
Yeah, I watched them for the first time last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, welcome. That's
Thanks.
my shit. That's probably the movie I've seen the most, honestly. Like my
which one?
All three of them, to be honest.
The original three or the new three?
Not the Hobbit ones. The Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I hated the first one.
Fellowship?
So bad.
Too slow?
If he's so strong, why did he die?
Gandalf?
Yeah.
I mean...
Or why did he lose a life?
That's a good way of putting it.
Why did he go...
Balrog's a motherfucker, and that's why they're so devastated. They're like, we just lost one of the main guys. He's really powerful, but there's even more powerful beings.
Oh my god, what's the name of the guy that's so annoying? Pip?
Pippin.
Is he the annoying one or is Merry the annoying one?
Pippin, because his last name is Took, and Gandalf goes full of a took when he knocks the skeleton down the well.
I hate Pippin. Oh my god, Pippin sucks. Pippin blows ass. And I could tell he's stinky. Pippin is stinky.
Visually,
he's burping from his booty hole the whole time. He's making that journey reek. I know it to be true.
That's why he's walking at the back of the line.
That's what I'm saying, because he probably worked in one of the cutscenes, and they were like, "Go to the back.
The avalanche.
We're walking through a thick cloud of your booty smoke."
Smoke.
Like it's like
the smoke monster from Lost back here.
Exactly.
Okay?
But I loved Two Towers.
That's when Dude, Two Towers is my favorite one.
Return of the King is really good too.
I used to just stand in my backyard with a stick and just think about Helm's Deep, because what they do, what's brilliant in that scene is they show this really sad slow montage of them putting like chainmail on like 12-year-old boys because they're just out of guys.
Yeah.
And they put a helmet on and it's too big and he looks up.
I know.
And the long chainmail, and you're sitting there as a little boy yourself being like, damn, okay, I gotta get ready.
Totally. Have you ever been to New Zealand?
No.
You should try to go to Hobson.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's that would be really cool.
My two of my best friends, they got married, and they're the ones that showed me Lord of the Rings. We watched the director's cut for each one.
Yeah.
For the Hobbit movies too. Wow. But they had their honeymoon in Australia and New Zealand to go see Hobbiton.
Wow. I think James did that pilgrimage as well.
I heard very special.
I mean, yeah. That would be cool.
I think the way that they talk about food, the hobbits talk about food.
Oh yeah.
But that's the thing with Pippin. I was like, stop eating for like 2 seconds.
Dude, is that when they're cooking up the bacon and it like gives away where they are?
Yeah, I'm like,
night?
Stop cooking for 2 seconds.
He pulls up and goes, nice crispy bacon.
So he's like my least favorite character I've ever seen in a movie. I hate it.
What about second breakfast?
I hate it. I'm like, stop eating. Oh my god. Also, what's his name? Smeagol.
Yeah, Gollum.
I love that for him.
Is Gollum brat?
Yo, yeah, Gollum's brat, but Smeagol's not. Gollum is brat boots, but Smeagol is not brat.
That's so true.
Smeagol, because Smeagol like was so greedy. Smeagol is big back energy. Smeagol is like big back. Like, why are you killing your cousin for this ring? Like,
yeah,
get your own.
Yeah, but Gollum is smashing fish on the rocks and singing a little song.
And his hairstyle is kind of brat. The 5 strands.
You can see that in the club. 5 strands.
Yeah, totally. That's on Brat Deluxe. I think like I really like Gollum as a character.
Oh,
very
yeah.
complex.
Oh, definitely, and wildly different from characters you see in other movies. Like,
yeah,
if you imagine pitching that in just a Marvel movie, it's like, and there's a naked guy who goes.
And what's the actor's name? Andy Serkis. He's awesome.
Yeah,
he's in Black Panther.
Yeah.
He's in Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Speaking of. And he's a really good character actor.
So good. I mean, yeah, Gollum is like a 10 out of 10 character to play because you gotta be. He's like a different species, kind of.
And feels that movie feels like Christian in a way. Is it Christian?
There's a ton of overlap. So Tolkien was a big Christian guy and was best friends with C.S. Lewis, who's written Narnia. And then other straight
Alice
up Christian.
In Wonderland. Alice
and
in Wonderland.
No, he didn't write Alice in Wonderland.
No. Right. That's Lewis Carroll.
There you go. Like C.S. Lewis also wrote like the Screw Tape Letters, which is like letters written by a devil, and he wrote like Mere Christianity, which is like a breakdown of like here's what Christians believe. So he's like the goat to like evangelicals.
And also the guy that what was his name? The
Lord of the Rings guy.
Tolkien. Tolkien didn't like the guy that did Dune.
Oh really? A beef with Herbert?
I don't know if beef, but I think he didn't like him if I'm remembering this correctly because he did Tolkien because with Tolkien like everything is like in the same way it is in the Bible. Everything's like right or wrong. Everything's like there's like good and there's evil.
Yeah.
And in Dune, it's like kind of a question. It's like a theory on the fluidity of morality.
Yeah.
You know,
because they're like either they're fighting the like worse house that's all evil in Dune, but they're also consolidating power and doing.
They're all trying to get spice. Speaking of spice, Dune spice. They're trying
to get that sweet frankincense and myrrh. Oh, Dune Spice and the Spice Girls.
Yes, Dune Spice.
She's on some different shit. Yeah. She's got the like cowl, and she's like, "You are weak," and she like spits on them.
Do you like Dune?
Yeah.
Dune 2?
Dune 2, I loved.
Dune 2 is really good. Although I was like, it's kind of not believable. The Timothée Chalamet, because I think like twinks by definition don't inspire.
Right.
Like a twink can't really inspire. And he was like doing like an inspirational talking. I was like, I don't really find him
inspirational. He can brood, and there was plenty of that for him to do.
What's the thing that he has that's why he can inspire people? It's
when he does like the witch voice, it's like all caps basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like that would be you want someone. I mean, what do you think about Elijah Wood as Frodo in Lord of the Rings? How'd you like watching him for 3 movies?
He's fine. He was kind of annoying me by the end. I was like, why are you so annoying? Grow up.
That's been my experience over time. The more I see them, I'm like, shut up, dude. I know the ring's fucking with you. I know that's the whole point, is that the ring is making you snap at Sam and be all stressed.
But I love Sam. Samwise Gamgee is a good character.
Yeah.
Sean Astin?
Yep.
Good actor.
10 out of 10.
I loved him. I loved Gollum. Those two are brat in different ways. Actually, Samwise is not that brat, but like
my blood rotation would certainly be Gimli.
Gimli, oh my! I love Gimli and Legolas. They're dating.
Oh yeah, that's definitely they're like Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, for sure. Wait. Yeah, for sure. I was like, wait, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Orlando Bloom is for sure Nathan Lane in this metaphor.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's like the more like svelte, kind of fey one, and then Pumbaa, Gimli, the big Gimli,
yeah. Gimli is awesome. Legolas, I love.
Yeah.
Boromir,
Did you watch the scene where they had like the drinking contest between Gimli and Lord of the Rings and Legolas?
I'm sure. Yes.
After they win the it's like the start of Return of the King, and and Gimli is like cross-eyed and like frothing at the mouth with like just it's so funny. Like shout out to the props people that were like 40 mugs. These guys are superheroes because it's a ridiculous amount of mugs. And as Gimli like keels over backwards, Legolas is like, I'm starting to feel the slightest tingling in the tips of my fingers. I love that scene.
I love it. I love Orlando Bloom. Like the fact that he got that role after 2 days after acting school ended, I'm like,
really?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That'll give you an out of control ego. I don't think I could ever be nice to anyone after that.
I know.
And
also to him, I'm like, yeah, you deserve to do that.
Yeah. And well, they should.
I really love, I loved Legolas. I mean, I guess I really did like Lord of the Rings actually more than I thought I would. I don't really get into fantasy, but while I was watching it, I was like, oh my God, so much of this is Christian. Like it feels so Christian, like good and bad. And
there's a part where Gandalf talks about like basically what heaven is. He's like, and then you see it, white shores. Christian's a nut, dude.
Yeah. Because Tolkien was, I think, like in World War I.
Yeah.
And I think he got like really radicalized from seeing war in that way.
Yeah. And
Because I think war would make you
that'll do it.
Seek something bigger than yourself.
Because you're having a ton of brushes with the like whatever's afterlife. Like you're seeing the afterlife, like people go to it like beside you and you're like, let's think about this. You know? My grandpa was gonna be like a chemistry teacher or something, and then was in like World War II, like Battle of the Bulge, and then he was a preacher after. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah. And
really?
I'm a doing a drug podcast. So there's been a bit of a
I think you're living his dream.
I mean, yeah.
I think the dream that had died overseas, I think you're living it now.
Thanks. Chemicals.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, that's so that's crazy about your grandfather. But yeah, I think that's like the interesting thing is that like it is funny because Christianity, because the only difference between like the three Abrahamic religions is just like the belief of like who/lack thereof the Messiah is.
Who's the main guy? They just picked a different main guy.
And that's when I chose this story, I was like, this paragraph is so like short in the grand scheme of the Bible. Like it's just, we did it and then we passed on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
well,
that was it?
There's also 4 versions of it because it's in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Why is it in so many versions?
So Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, they're called the Gospels. They're the first 4 books of the New Testament. They're just the Jesus story told from different perspectives. So Luke was like a doctor who was in the mix. John was one of the 12 disciples that was there for all of it.
Like so, Luke wasn't a disciple?
He wasn't in the 12 disciples, but they also called his followers just in general disciples. But he was right there on the...
He wasn't one of the apostles.
So apostles is another term. That includes like Paul and people after Jesus. So I'd say he's definitely an apostle. But the 12 disciples, he was not one of.
But Judas was.
Yeah, famously.
Good Lady Gaga song.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Judas.
He's like, fuck, dude, she's pregnant. She probably cheated on me. Forget it, dude. I don't even know this chick. And then an angel is like an arrival.
I don't like this story as much from the other one because there's no talk of the frankincense and myrrh. Oh, wait, there is.
It comes later after
they took out their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Okay, I like this story too.
That's all it needs is the gifts.
Oh. I didn't realize that it was told 4 times. I'm learning new Bible trivia right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's the other part of the reason I'm doing this is like I know a lot of this shit and I have nothing to do with it.
This is good.
Which is kind of a lot of school.
That's true. One of my favorite fun facts, there's very few words in the English language where if you capitalize it, it changes pronunciation. One of them is a name of a book in the Bible.
Which one?
Job.
Oh, yeah. That one, I had that because Andy Junk did that episode. And just trying to write the title for the YouTube video. I was like, how do I make it clear this isn't Job? Because it sure as shit looks like Job.
It's Job.
Job.
Same other word is Polish and Polish.
Oh, nice.
And there's other ones, I think.
That's fun.
But those are the 2 I know.
I like that.
Polish and Polish.
Well, let's do an improv scene. What do you say? Close it out?
Do it.
What should we do a scene about? I'm trying to think. We've covered a lot of ground. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, let's do Lord of the Rings.
What's Brat? Orchestras. Maybe we're working on the score for Lord of the Rings. We're in the orchestra for that.
Okay.
Cello sounded great, man.
Thanks. You sounded fire on the flute.
Thank you.
I just wanted to check. So your son is also in the orchestra.
Oh yeah, Luke over there.
Hey, so have you heard his part yet?
Oh, all the time. He's practicing at home.
Okay, but have you heard the recording that he did today?
What did he do today? Was it different?
Just like listen to it. And
Okay.
just like tell me
Yeah,
what you just tell me what you think of it.
I'll just pop on the headphones.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I didn't hear that.
No, so like I mean I thought he would be, you know, we just kind of like let him into our orchestra because you were like, oh, like we were like, oh my god, it's Frank's son, you know, like of course like he's gonna be good at the snare, but just like
Yeah, it's a lot.
we just don't know like who should tell him.
Yeah, that's probably too long of a solo for the part where Shadowfax, the horse, comes galloping up. It's kind of weird to do like a big rock solo there, huh?
It's just like kind of like it, and it's like I like it,
Yeah.
but I also hate it.
It
You know
feels
what I
like
mean?
it feels like maybe he's drawing a little too much. He's like trying to show off a little bit too much.
It totally does. And
Technically, it's
just kinda
impressive though. You got to admit, technically, it's
like,
impressive.
yeah, sure.
It's impressive technically from a practice perspective.
No, okay.
Like the notes are sharp, are they not?
No, the notes are great. They're clear and crisp and awesome.
Okay, it's good. The notes are sharp.
No, that's clear. He's your son. You're a phenomenal musician.
Thank you.
But it's just like, you know, like, cause like this scene then cuts to like, what's the Australian chick's name? Galadriel.
Eowyn or is it the elf one or the human horse girl?
The elf one.
Arwen.
But isn't her name Galadriel?
Oh, no, you're right. That's the other elf. Yep, Galadriel.
You know her.
Yeah.
So delightful. When she comes by the studio, she's so nice.
She's so nice.
Kate
Blanchett.
She's gonna be big one day. I can feel it. It's just that, like, we cut to her after this. So like a rock solo,
Right.
Like what he's kind of doing right now, it's giving Crazy by Aerosmith.
Right.
And I think
we're
what
looking
it
for
needs is
more.
Crazy by Gnarls Barkley.
Well said. You know what? I'll call him over. Hey, Luke, bud, can we talk to you for a second?
Yeah, Dad,
You don't
what's
have to
up?
run.
Yeah,
You don't have to run.
Okay, no, let me come. I'm running.
We get that you're 21. You don't have to run. Just watch the symbols.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Don't cuss in here.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Look, but Luke, we
What?
listen. I just listened to what you did, man.
That was awesome, right? It was tight. I just wrote that. I wrote that this morning.
The notes were tight. We were just talking about how the notes were tight.
What did you talk? Did this guy? What's your name? Oh, Bill. Did Bill say they were crisp and fresh?
Bill said they were the tightest and crispest and freshest.
Okay. Who is he? Why is he here?
Well, he's a cellist, but I think I saw you were talking to the director earlier about this.
Yeah. I'm also like assistant music producer for the project.
He's seeing the big picture, and we were just thinking that this solo is so good, it should actually be its own thing, like separate from Lord of the Rings, like maybe your own solo project. And what maybe this scene needs is just the gentle rumble that's on the sheet.
Okay, but I did a gentle rumble. I interpret it as a gentle rumble.
Yeah, well, we gotta if that's a gentle, we need to take that down about 10 notches.
Okay, 10 notches and what? Like big notches or like you know?
Almost all of the notches need to be taken off.
Oh.
There's the battle scenes coming up. You'll get to rumble on the timpani and all that, but what we don't need right now is like a LCD sound system, like drum break.
Are you doing this because I chose Mom to go to her house for Thanksgiving?
It's not about that. What the fuck was that about?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't cuss in here.
No, yeah, you just told me not to do that, but
No, it's just you know that how important that we make the stuffing.
It just is like her house is bigger, and I like Dylan. I like her boyfriend.
Oh my god.
I like it.
You didn't have to say that. That's like, why even bring that up?
I don't know. It's just like
the guy with the gauges.
Yeah,
That's your new dad is gauges.
I accidentally called him dad the other day, but it felt kind of good. I can have two dads.
Hey, can you tell the director? I don't know if I can play the piccolo.
Go ahead. You don't want to play the piccolo?
I need to sit a session out. I'm doing a whole
yeah, totally, dude. I'll go tell him right now.
Okay.
I just I don't know why it's such a big deal. I can have two dads.
That hurts. That cuts me deep. I feel like that's why you're saying it.
Well, I don't know. You told me that I can't.
You're my little stuffing buddy. We gotta make stuffing. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. Is we always make our traditional stuffing with the bread.
Okay, we can make that next year. We can do it every other year. I just feel like you're punishing me because of something that I did that was just like, don't play Dad. No, Dad, I'll come home. I'll come home for Christmas. How
You
about
mean
that?
it?
What the hell? This is so manipulative.
Well, you can't tell. Folks, thanks for watching. Anything you want to plug? Anything they should check
Oh
out?
my god. Nothing to plug other than listen to more of these podcast episodes.
Thanks.
Listen to the old ones. Listen to the new ones that are coming out soon.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Merry Christmas if this comes out during Christmas.
What if I just save it? There's no reason not to.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
And I don't know what I'm going to be doing at this time, but whatever I'm doing, go check it out.
Yeah.
It's on my Instagram.